Well, it's an unbelievable moment that you have come to the reality that here, after 6 years in the seminary, here is Ordination Sunday. And down behind me in the church, my mom and dad, my brothers and sisters, and some relatives and friends. And they're all there for Tom's ordination. Really a heavenly moment.
John Paul II has blessed us by appointing as auxiliary bishops to the Archbishop of San Antonio 2 priests to be ordained to the episcopacy. The Reverend Monsignor Thomas J. Flanagan.
I truly have felt the intercessory power of prayer in my life and through all of my life. My thanks to God, to you, and let us continue to pray for each other, to support each other, for we all need each other. May the Lord bless you with a new year, filled with peace, with love, with joy and hope. And as I often shared with last year's confirmation, keep hope alive. Thank you, and may God bless you. I think what was the great blessing was that I didn't have to give up a parish yet, but not a lot of ministries. I still was with the Knights, still with the Vincent de Paul, still with the Charismatics, still able, if there's no conflict, to bury some great friends. A lot of funerals I have had. Confirmation. They have been really my blessing. The confirmation young people energize me. I can go down there tired, I can come away just uplifted in celebrating the Sarkin with them and sharing a message with them and taking a picture afterwards and being with them and that. And being able to help out in the Acts, being able to help out with retreats. So in a way, I am a pastor without parish bounds.
I first met Bishop Tom around 1997 when I came to San Antonio, and he was still in Father Time at that point, soon to be made bishop in about a year and a half. He was involved with the Charismatic Renewal, and Father George Montague and I were starting a new religious community that emphasized the importance of the charismatic dimension of the church, and he was very supportive in helping us to start our new community, the Brothers of the Beloved Disciple. And then over the years, as Bishop Tom became the liaison for the Charismatic Renewal, I've worked a lot with him, and I just had a big heart, always had a big heart for people, wanting to see people grow in prayer. One of the things with Bishop Tom was he got involved in 1985 with the Charismatic Renewal, is that he just wants to support anything where he thinks helps people, anything that touches people's life. And he saw how people through the Charismatic Renewal, their faith had grown and their ability to pray had grown in their life, and he became involved and supportive. When he was liaison for the Charismatic Renewal, he would do lots of programs with our youth. We put on Life in the Spirit seminars to prepare teenagers for their confirmation, and he was very active and involved with that. Bishop Tom, we honor you for your big heart, for your openness to the Holy Spirit, your desire to see people being touched by God, by the Holy Spirit, and the love of Jesus. Thank you for all your support you've given.
Very kind, shrewd, smart, very bright, has a great mind. But the best quality that we see in Bishop Flanagan is his good heart, the love he has for the church, for the community in San Antonio, and for the Knights of Columbus. So Bishop Flanagan, thank you for all you have done for us here in San Antonio and for the order. God bless you.
Well, one of my really fond memories of Bishop Tom Flanagan was in 2004. I had been vice rector at Assumption Seminary, and Bishop Tom was the chairman of the board. In fact, he was chairman of the board for 13 years. But during my entire tenure on the faculty, 3 years as vice rector and 6 years as rector. But in any event, in 2004, I was asked by Archbishop Flores to take over the role of rector at Assumption Seminary. To be honest with you, I was kind of anxious about it. I was nervous. I wasn't sure I could handle the job. But you know, Bishop Tom, with that characteristic gentleness and kind of dry Irish wit, I remember that he just sort of patted me on my hand and he said, "You'll do just fine, just fine." And you know, with his guidance on our board, we did just fine. Bishop Tom was chair during that whole period of time when the seminary really turned around from a place that was maybe ready to close to one of the 10 largest seminaries in the United States. Bishop Tom, I love you. I thank you. May God bless you.
I truly have felt the intercessory power of prayer in my life and through all of my life. My thanks to God, to you, and let us continue to pray for each other, to support each other, for we all need each other.